Excuse me. Yo, how we doing today? I just popped up online. It looks like we have a couple of new tournaments today. Am I crazy? All I see are all these stuffs. I'm like, so we have the Millie Maker. There's a $100 tournament. There's only one person so far entered in that one. Obviously, no one's entered the 3K. That's been out there. There's a $9, a $2.50, a $5 single entry, a $15 single entry. I was gonna do the $10 chain mover, but I don't know. I don't know which one should we do. I'm gonna let you guys kind of get in here, get part of the thing. Let me go ahead and tweet this out as well, since I am here. It is Community Day. If anybody wants to jump in, you guys are more than welcome to jump in. There it is. There's myself. There I am. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. I'll say button. Mumble the last part of that word. Bada bing. Bada boom. Canes score late in Game 5. They're minutes away from advancing. Let's go. I haven't applied for any of the tickets so far. My job gives away tickets, and I want to go, but I'm very close to having a baby, so I don't know whether I should try to go or not. But it's pretty cool to be out here when shit is popping off. Oh, what tournament do you guys want to see be completed other than the Millie Maker? We have lots of options today. They added like 3 new tournaments today. Let's see here. Draftkings. I've been like last place in that $5 single entry. That's okay. Let's see. Are there any tournaments? Are there any promotions? I have no promotions available for this today. Ready. Go to the best ball section. So they added a $5 200K or 200K huddle single entry, the 200K bubble screen to 50K to first $15 entry, 250 pocket passer single entry, three $9 and three $9 entry button hook, and the 3 entry max 100K to first. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Hope everybody's doing good today. I guess I'll jump in the chain mover. That is kind of quickly closing up. I'm not getting any messages here. Let's double check the X. No messages on the X. No messages. So we got one more minute. We'll wait one more minute. See if anybody wants to pop in with us. If not, we will get this party started. Yep. Another day in paradise, boys. 2 live on Bestball Nation. Boris Wagner, ETH, Ethereum, I'm guessing. He liked, followed, and threw a fire emoji on my post today. I guess I didn't get the tickets from DraftKings. They said Best ball tickets, anyone? Follow DraftKings and reply with the player you draft first or all for your shot to win. Oh, it ends tomorrow. It ends tomorrow. I don't know how they're going to give it to me, but let's see. We shall see. All right, it's been 5 minutes. I don't really want to wait all day because I don't know how long the lobby is going to take. But we're going to go ahead and jump into that. $10 entry. There are 3 of 12. 3 of 12. Anybody wants to join, jump in. Feel free. 3 of 12. Let's see here. Anything else going on in the world? Let's see here. Amy, who knows ball, SGA with 4 first half fouls. Yikes. Peter Rogers and Jason Floyd. They break down the Morales versus Burns fight. The description of James Comey's embarrassing new fiction book literally reads like a caricature of a resistance fever dream. Sam Sherman, replying to Madison Parkhill, I think these are good starting points, but if you layer on the predictability element on top of it, you see the big edge for lead quarterback tight end. And then also layer on frequency and getting 10 plus points over replacement. There are far more at QB versus tight end. And here I'm going anti elite quarterback. Oh well. I think you can get what you need out of quarterback in the mid rounds because Justin Fields going in the mid round is kind of wild. He can provide weak, like top 5 quarterback play. You know, just depends on the matchup. I don't know if that's what they were talking about or whatnot, but then you have Justin Herbert, can easily do it. And you get him in the 9th, 10th round. Trevor Lawrence has good options at wide receivers and used to run a little bit, so that's an option. I don't know. I feel like you have some running quarterbacks, and then if you get any games on Anthony Richardson, that's essentially, the weeks that he plays. He's not a good NFL quarterback. He's a great fantasy quarterback. As long as he's out there. He gets hurt, he's going to get hurt. But the games you get out of him, are great. Let's see here. 3 out of 12. Let's check the entrance. There's 2 out of 12 now in the $10 tournament. Good morning. Good morning. Or I say good morning. I don't know. They've discussed it, I'm sure, a few times, but I always think it says good morning. GM, Mr. Go AZ Cards. Yeah, I don't play on Underdog anymore. Not that I was from New York or anything. I just don't. I don't like that I have to log in and then log in with my face and then get a security card and then I get to the home screen and then I have to go. It's too much. It's too much. They're headed towards like everything towards the pickup people, and I don't care for it. But that is where I always saw you, Mr. AZ Cards. Yeah. Oh, 100%. I've seen that. That's where I have seen you play, at least mentally. We've been a lot of drafts together, over the years. Hope you're doing good today, though. Hope you're doing good. We are, I guess I should pull it up, huh? Upcoming contest. Upcoming draft now. Sitting at 2 of 12. You can look at the score, not scoring, but the payout structure. Just give me a second. Pull this up. different DK username. What's the username on DK? If you don't mind me asking. If you do, then don't worry about it. So, first round, 1 of 2. Obviously, classic. Right now, it's just me and Willard Poop. If you advance to the second round, you get money, 1.5 your money back. If you get third place, you double your money. If you get 1 or 2, you obviously advance, which is an awesome advance rate. Like, if you're in any other tournament, it is 1 of 12 typically. And yep, the third round is 5 extra money. And was that 7.5 extra money for second place in the third round? And for the fourth round, it is 50 extra money, which is always fun. It's only 27 people, 20,000 to first, and yeah, like I said, 500 to make it to the finals. If you make it to the finals and you max this tournament out, you 10 extra money. Seems legit to me. Okay. Look, I would have probably been more creative with my username as well, but mine is just tcastro1988, and you can't. They won't let you change it after you do it. That's like, yeah, it's used to be my username for everything. Like, it used to be my gamer tag. I don't use it anymore, but it used to be my thing for everything. And now it's just my DK username. Ba, 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 ba. Attention! Draftkings games are back in New York. I didn't know that. I mean, who cares? But congratulations for you New York people. NBA Bestball drafts come draft with us. The Candyman is live too. Oh, I love the Candyman. I must say I did way more DK pre-draft than I did UD. Yeah, same. It's the same contest essentially. And can people explain this to me? Why everybody says DK has easier draft lobbies? One, I have not experienced that as much lately. Maybe it's because I'm always drafting with people that I know, but it's like they don't like money. So if it's like, oh, well, I'd rather spend my like hard-earned money drafting against people that are going to draft more intelligently, lowering my potential advance rate. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me why people dog on DraftKings, and then they always go towards, well, their UI sucks. The UI is practically the exact same, and if anything, I prefer DraftKings because like, if there was somebody I didn't want to draft against, which I haven't come across, like, or if I had like somebody like when like Spags used to have that guy who jump into all of his drafts, like you could see that, like you could check right here, contest details. I could see who's in here. Like I've drafted against Petruzzi over here before, like, but you know, like you could say I didn't like that guy. Like you could just say, oh, I don't want to draft against him right now. I'm not gonna. He's been in too many of my drafts. I don't want to draft against that guy. He keeps taking so and so. You know what I mean? Like this guy always scoops up all the value, kind of thing. You could learn from that. You know. I don't know. Yes, fewer drafts get thrown out. because what they do, instead of throwing out the draft, they just zero out that person's points, which I prefer. I prefer DraftKings on their point system as well. Underdog is fine, but they really are pretty much the same user experience. I wish DK would bring back the exposure tab. Not sure why that disappeared. I have it on my phone. I don't think they have it on PC, but I have it on my phone. Well, it's my baseball one. Nobody cares about baseball. Like, yeah, it's still there. But you have to have a contest. It feels like. I mean, I guess I have a baseball contest, like best ball team. Maybe that's why I'm able to see it. Which I'm in first place. Not to brag or anything. Okay, but is it still not there? I don't. If you don't have because if I don't have a lineup for the future, sometimes it goes away. But like I have like a UFC $1 like a contest coming up, so it pops up there. I'm curious if you have to have a contest in the upcoming other than a best ball tournament. Like enter something for like 10 cents and maybe it'll pop up. Yeah, I went through some of my teams. I feel pretty good. I feel like I avoided any bye weeks drafting. I've been specifically drafting three quarterbacks on all my teams, and I don't think I got hit by any weird bye situations. So felt good there. Yeah, I didn't check my running back. I didn't check all the positions. I was kind of hoping they would add. I was hoping they would add the bye weeks to the play. Oh, they did. They did add it to the teams. Let's see here. They have to so the tools can update. I can't look since I'm on a little break. Gotcha. So week 8 buys are going to be tough this year. With the players that I like, I should say. Week 12, week 12, week 12. Ooh, that's tough. Yeah. Bo Nix and Justin Herbert had the same buy. I wonder if that'll lower that quarterback combination, like Bo Nix and Justin Herbert. Yeah, they updated the exposures for me. Now I can even look at pre-draft versus post draft. Pat, I have post draft. I have 85% Pat Bryant, 54% Cooper Kupp, 54% Devin Neal. I think it's gonna be a 60-40 share. I think it's gonna differ at different parts of the year. I think Najee will get the 60-40 split early. I think Marion's gonna will take the lead of the backfield midway through the season. But Najee kind of picks up towards the end of the season. So I can see them like they're saving Najee for the playoffs. And so they use Marion towards the end of the season, but maybe towards like the last couple weeks, it's back to Najee's job. You know, so that he's like kind of running like because he's a big dude. Like you want a bigger guy towards the end of the season. which is why I stated this is going to be my strategy. I have not implemented it. I said I was going to start it in June, hoping that Najee falls just a little bit more. He's at 102 right now. I'm hoping he falls to 108. Right after I have my baby, I'm gonna wait a week and a half, and I'm gonna start streaming to get maxed out. But I'm hoping he falls just a little bit more, so that way I can get a Marion Hampton, because I have a Marion Hampton ranked at 33. He's currently going around 40 something, early 40s, and so I should get a lot of Marion. And if I can get Najee to fall to the 10th round, like the beginning of 10th round, I'll start drafting him in the 9th and then having both running backs, which would be great. I feel like it could easily be like the year that Devin Achane and Raheem Mostert popped off. Where there was no like, oh no, we have these two amazing running backs on this amazing running team. Like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? With Lad McConkey, opening up the coverage and whatnot. Think about what they have there. They have Lad McConkey. They got Trey Harris. They have Big Mike. They have Tyler Conklin. They have a lot of options at the wide receiver. Quentin Johnston, a lot of options at the wide receiver position. I just hope they're done using Darius Davis at the running back position. I love Darius Davis, but I do not want him taking snaps. They have I forgot what I was saying. They have a lot of tools that can open up the field for the running backs to take over. And that's what I'm hoping happens. That it's a predominant running team. So we're at 8 of 12. 8 of 12. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see here. Yeah, I haven't done any underdog drafts. I did. I take that back. I did one the other day when I got my. I got something money back. I forget from which tournament. Which I just got my 45 from the scramble returns. I think I'm going to be mainly a UD golfer whenever those tournaments pop back up next year. I think that's what I'm going to max. I think I'm done with underdog football. I don't see the appeal. Honestly, I like PPR. I like the fun bonuses. I don't have PPR. You're touchdown hunting. You're not, I mean, that's, everybody can prefer whatever gums they want to prefer. I don't want to keep ragging on them, but I don't know. It's just not as fun, in my opinion. And last year, DraftKings offered a tournament that was the first 4 weeks of the season. I thought that was super cool and inventive. Like nobody else is like throwing tournaments out like that. Obviously, there's only two other companies. Let's see. 8, still 8. Yeah, these maxed entry, they're a little bit harder to fill. I hope my UD golf is doing well. I always take May after the draft and June off from all. That's good. Yeah, I have for one of my scrambles. It is currently advancing. It's only up by 70. I'm getting smoked in my other. Like I only had 2 advance into the scramble, to the semis or whatever. So I'm a little nervous. Last year, I was the only person to make it into the finals with the scramble and the little scramble. Only person in that one to advance to both finals. If I can make it to back-to-back scramble finals, and I'm not maxing these tournaments out, like I'm gonna feel like the next Herzig over here, And if that's the case, I might max it next year. No, it's not like I know a lot about golf. I just kind of know how to build rosters in golf, I guess. Like it really is. You want a mixture of like elite players, and you also want, the guys that play every week. It's not a hard concept, and not like, and we all have our shitters. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always going to draft Thomas Dietrich and Tom Hoagie and Denny McCarthy. Like those are my guys. Like Batia now is one of my guys. Aberg is 100% my guy, or Bayer, or whatever you want to say his name. I call him Aberg because that's what his name says to my brain. Like I like Scotty. If I ever get the one pick, I'm taking Scotty or whatever. But Aberg is my guy. Da, da, da. The Washington Capitals have been eliminated. Suck it. Let's go, Canes. Oh, the fantasy football, fantasy formula football. They're doing a draft as well. Those guys were super cool. I went on their show last year. Powers, yep. Sheamus, yeah. Sheamus. Harry Hall ended up being one of my guys, like that I drafted on a bunch of teams because everybody kept talking about how he was going to do well in Mexico. So I drafted a bunch of Harry Hall as well towards the end. Like 40 of my teams. Yeah. I'm a Powers guy myself too, yeah. I took a little less of him this year. I just didn't see, I don't know. Like he does well, but he was a little bit more of a 100% of like a last round pick, not anything before that. And I had so many last round picks that I liked that it was hard to mix them in. And sometimes there'd be just so much value in the person that would just like fall for no reason on there. I'll forget. I think Tommy Fleetwood fell to like the 7th round in one of my drafts one time. I'm like, what is going on? No, we all agree he's not the greatest, but like he has like crazy like weekly potential, like daily potential. Like he can pop off for just like a random day. Loving all the DK promos right now. Got 2 of the $3 tickets last night and another. Wait, there was another $20 today? I didn't see that one. I looked. I didn't see it. I kept looking today. Fitzpatrick last round. Crazy upside to that. So it's like, yeah, I agree. Is there another one today? Let me just pop up Draftkings on another tab here. Topanga Ladadidicia. Oh, did they get the did they have more tournaments open up? Oh, we're live. They just said try season. Oh, live through September 4th. Never mind. I thought they opened the. I thought they opened up that thing. I'm on the clock in 14 picks and 21 picks on my slows, which just to pop them up over. This one, Lamar, Devin A-Chain, Bijan, or Brian, Malik Neighbors, Rashid Rice, Debo, Laporta, Cooper Kupp, Andrews, Burden, McCarthy, Thielen, Bryce Young, Algier. The J.J. McCarthy, though I do like him, was an auto draft. I fell asleep through the night. And this one just started, but it's a Josh Allen, Josh Jacobs, Marion Hampton, Jamar Chase, Sam Laporta. I feel like that's a fun start. I don't have a lot of Josh Allen, so should be a good fun team. All right, in this lobby we have Shamano at the 1 hole, Rockhard 10 at the 2 hole, Sean C at 3, Willard Poop at 4, Namal 226 at 5, Petruzzi 203 at 16, Moi at 7, Gitali 8, Jason Green 1982 at 9, Moscript at 10, Pito 6 at 11, Seaberg 80 at 12. What contest is this? This is the $10 5-entry max. So $50 to max it. If you make it to the finals, you 10x your money from maxing, and first place is $20K. Okay, the wide receivers are flying off the board. Good to know. Good to know. There was a flash deal this morning. If you drafted 2, you got a free entry. It was man, I'm like trying to keep up. So I constantly look. I guess I just wasn't. I didn't look at that time. I must have been focusing on my golf teams. Damn it. Fleetwood is your floor stud. I know. Another wide receiver. Holy cannoli. Saquon, Bijan, Gibbs, Genty. I'm getting a running back. I'm getting one of these running backs, I guess. So there's 4 there. There's 4 left. Okay, Barkley finally falls off the board. Now, what do they do here? Gibbs. Okay, we can get Bijan at 7. That'd be great. Heck yes. We're getting Bijan at 7, boys. Heck yes. Derrick Henry. After that run of wide receivers, the RB boys came out to play. Neighbors goes off the board. Let's see here. Atlanta's playing, I believe, the Rams. Yeah, they just put in like 5 new contests today. Pretty awesome. I either want Lad McConkey or Devin A-Chain here. I'm more prone to take the running back because I know there's good wide receivers, so that works out anyways. They've got alternating, well, not alternating. They have different bye weeks, so that's also nice too. Let's see, who would he go? Who are the Lions playing? Lions and Vikings. Is anybody else getting the feeling that Jackson Dart is going to be like day 1 starter, or at least like if he's not day 1 starter, he's by week 4 because their schedule's so tough. Yeah, dude, I love that they keep adding in stuff, like more tournaments and stuff. I do like it when they put in the qualifiers. I don't know what it is about qualifiers, but I love them. love qualifier tournaments. I'm like, give me more. Give me more. Give me a shot at 2 million or something crazy, you know? And to go to a live event. Oh, I'd love to go to another live event. I'm chasing that high. If anything, that is my weakness. Is I want to go back to a live event so badly. Which I was mad at my DK rep the year that they had the tournament in San Diego. Did you guys see any coverage other than like one screenshot? I feel like had I gone there, like they would have gotten so much pub from me promoting it and me like live streaming or doing something. Like I'm not saying they needed to give me a free entry because I would have paid my way, but something, you know what I mean? No, they haven't dropped any King of the Desert yet, but I'm excited to be in those. I made it to the semifinals, a bunch of those last year, but I did not get any past that. I made it to 0 finals again. 2 years in a row. To be fair, my play has definitely stepped back. I haven't played as much. There they go. Pick one is week 17 driven. Trey McBride, Joe Burrow. He looked at that and said, I am playing week 17. No bueno. Yeah, after I won the best ball. See, back in the day, if you won a big tournament, a million maker, you got entered into like the tournament of champions, and that place was super cool. I guess they don't do that anymore, but so that's why I'm like chasing all these other qualifiers. We get some value at Kyron. We can be done at running back, or we can go Harrison. A couple picks early. Let's get Harrison and take a Marion on the way back if he's there. I mean, unless Kyron makes it back to the 4th round, which I don't think he will. Who took Higgins? I was curious. Okay. 2-hole. I can move myself to the top left a little more. Breathing room. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the MHJ is gonna move up. I think where I just got him right now is like one of the later positions that he's gonna go. He's gonna move up to where Chase Brown just got taken. That's his ADP right there. It's gonna be 27. His future ADP. I think I played that correctly. I was going to take Kyron. Partially. Oh, Marion Hampton goes right in front of me. This guy's building a little charger stack next to me. That's okay. I really don't want Travis Hunter. I'll draft him on other stuff, but I'm grabbing Tet here. Big fan of the Panthers. I like their Week 17 matchup against Seattle. I know Mike. What's his name? Mike, the coach. It's Mike. It's Mike McDaniel. No, Mike McDonald. What do you think about taking Bijan and London together? Did it a couple times in the pre-draft, but it feels too dependent on the Falcons. I agree. I think their offense could be good. I just got kind of burned by Drake London the last couple of years, and it's kind of a high. It feels like a Waddle situation where I'm always disappointed about taking him in the second. I don't know. Like, there's other great players to take there. I'm not opposed to it, but like I'd much rather have an elite running back because like if you got JT instead of him, well, this is like in this scenario, like that person at 29 had the opportunity to take either or. I think I'd rather have JT because like you're getting the number one option from a team. You're investing a lot into a team where it could be like 1 week it's him, the other week it's him. It's never they're never going to coincide with one another. It's not they can ping pong, right? For sure, but they're never going to explode together because the game plans for each player is probably because they're down, they'll use Strickland. And I don't I'm not opposed to it. I think it's just a lot of draft capital to invest in your team at the early spot. Like what I want with Najee and Omarion Hampton is that but like is a lot to invest at a running back spot for a team. But if you really think about it, it's the picks are so spread apart. They're not like investing a whole bunch into one row of draft picks. If it was like Najee in the fifth and Marion Hampton in the fourth, you'd probably spend too much, because they're not going to go off at the same time. A lot of running backs going off the board here. Yeah, I agree. I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. I want to believe it. It's just I don't think I can pull the trigger because if Drake London gets that kind of workload, he would be elite. At the same token, does he get hurt because he gets all this work? He's this guy that has constant back issues and leg issues. I think if he's playing because he's healthy, he's exploding. Like he's going to be wide receiver one. It's. I just think it's a tough. I think I got to mix him in. I'm not saying I'm full fading because I think he's a good player, has high upside, but to mix it in with Bijan, I don't think I want to mix it with Bijan. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would like to have both of my top. I would like all five of my top five picks on my Week 17 roster. You know what I mean? After that, then I feel like unless it's just like undeniable, like they're both gonna pop up because the offense is gonna be so amazing. But I don't know that about the Falcons. They did play like some easy defenses. Um, I don't have a lot of Ken Walker, and Carolina plays Seattle, so we'll be done at running back now for a little bit. And yeah, I was thinking about DK Metcalf there, but I do not know. My body was just telling me you want your third running back because it gets kind of sketchy past them. There's a lot of good wide receivers late. There's some good running backs late, but there's a lot of good wide receivers late. Quarterbacks are good here after this round. Like after seventh round, I feel like your 8, 9, 10 should be quarterbacks. I could be wrong. Like that. That is my opinion. I should say. Like, that's a good place to grab your quarterbacks. It's 8, 9, and 10. And if you don't get, if you a different value falls to you, you gotta take it. Like, what's his face? Bryce Young is always still there, kind of thing. Ooh, we gonna get Waddle? I mean, I guess that is still after ADP. He's just rated at 56 in my ranks. I still believe. Finally moved Rome back, and I'm still 10 picks above ADP on him. That's funny. That's what it just took him because his ADP is in the 70s, like 73 or something like that, 74. Might have been later. Willard Poop has 2 quarterbacks, 3 running backs, 0 wide receivers, and 1 tight end. And he just got put on auto drafts. I feel like these were not his picks. Jamal Jennings. Jerry Judy goes off the board. Okay, so who do I have so far? Marvin Harrison. I don't have any other. Unless I got Gesicki. Jacoby Myers in the 7th round just feels wrong. This dude's team looks good, and then Jerry Judy and Jacoby Myers. I don't. Jerry Judy's not bad, but Jacoby Myers, not a fan of. Media assets. What we got here? Cooper Cup, welcome to the squad. Where was he? Oh, my pussycat. I love my pussycat. A lot of people are discounting on Cup because he got hurt last year, but the years that he doesn't get hurt, like he's elite. I don't know. And who knows? Like they did bring him over. I can't imagine them not going to use him. He's not going to get the ball thrown to him. You know what I mean? I don't know. Everybody's saying that they're going to suck, and I was like, but why? Like, why are they going to suck? I feel like they've got a decent chance to do well. Speaking of this song, it reminds me of Bridgerton. Bridgerton is coming back, I think, early next month, maybe mid next month. It's a great show. And Wednesday's coming back in August. I love me some teenage drama shows. Give me all the teenage drama shows, man. If you guys ever watched iZombie, that was a good show. What was another good show on WB? The 100. I love the 100. Give me a good teenage drama. I'm all about it. Okay, Bo Nix, welcome to the squad, baby. You know who we're getting later, Mr. Pat Bryant. Oh, I guess I should have grabbed Kyler. Well, if he makes it back to me, that's another quarterback that I like. He may not. Might be going to this Burrow drafter. / this auto drafter. Who knows? By the way, Pacheco's practically being X'd out of my player pool. Mecca Ibuka. I just followed this guy. I mean, I've been watching DFS Army's YouTube videos or whatever forever, but he doesn't say Abuga correctly. He says Abuga or something like that. You purring. Yeah. I never had a cat that let me rub her chest and belly. She purrs. Purr monster. Warren Kyler does go to the Burrow drafter. I kind of thought he would. Well, we get Caleb here. We can grab Williams on the way back. Never mind. Fields, Justin Herbert. Najee's up to 103. That's good news. He's still yet to make it to me in the 10th, but yeah, still time. Quarterbacks are flying off the board. Justin Fields, welcome to the squad. Another running quarterback, doesn't need to be stacked, has a nice floor. You know, between him and Bo Nix, a nice floor. You know, can win you a week without having their options. With Bo Nix, we are going to grab Pat Bryant because I do feel like he's a good deep ball receiver, which is something he was lacking with his teammate from Oregon. So not Franklin. What's his name? I forget whatever his name is. Troy Franklin. Whatever. Pat Bryant can do everything. I'm a big fan of Pat Bryant, if you can't tell. Oh, Justin Herbert goes off the board. I don't blame him. This is getting kind of crazy here with all the quarterbacks. Dun, 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 dun. Jordan Mason. He's practically off my board as well. I've never been a fan of drafting backup running backs. That everybody assumes that he's going to dominate. The year that I was drafting a bunch of Chuba Hubbard, funny enough, because I was like, okay, well, he's the number one pick. And if I didn't get CMC, I was like, well, the best way to leverage the number one pick, not getting it, was to play the backup. So if anything ever happened to CMC, I was leveraging them. And Najee does make it to me in the 10th. We are going to take Najee here. Pretty excited about that. I haven't had a Najee share in a while. It has been tough not pushing the ball on Najee on every draft. But it is just got to keep telling myself it's a part of the process. It's a part of the process to get him to fall to at least 108 before I start taking him in the 9th round. Still don't have a tight end, but we don't need to get a tight end just yet. Thunder Nuggets is absolutely Cinema. Yeah, dude, Luther Burden was so good. I could watch Luther Burden highlights all day. I think he's a shit version of Jamar Chase, which is a compliment, not a denigrated thing. Even though I said shit version, but you know what I mean. I think he has that kind of talent. Let's see. I don't get Luther Burden. Who we get as our fourth or third quarterback? T-Law or JJ? I autoed JJ. Let's grab T-Law in this draft. Could I had a Travis Hunter version of this? Dang it. That's okay. Who did we get instead? We got Ted. Gotta take a wide receiver tight end. Mims falls back to me. I'll take Mims here. I do wish they had faster clocks on DK. Like the options that UD does have. I will say that is nice that they get 20-second clocks. Stop yawning. Stop it. Yeah, I'm going to try to get on earlier next week so I don't practically fall asleep on stream. Started at least at 9 next week. All right, we'll take Mims. I didn't even look at my bye weeks. Let's see here. 12, 9, and 8. That feels good. Running backs are 5, 12, and 8. Wide receivers are 8, 14, 12. So that's good. 8 and 12. It's doable. We're taking Kincaid, or are we going to take Thielen? Time will tell. Pitts is still showing up on here. Oh, my phone froze. I was like Tell me right here. That's correct. Kincaid. Oh, I thought it was up. Well, hell. Kincaid. Who are they playing? Let's see here. They are playing the Eagles. Eagles and Bills. That's kind of a crazy game. That could be low scoring or it could be high scoring. Who knows? Depends on which defense shows up for the Eagles. His poor auto drafted team. His two wide receivers are Pittman and Olave. Could be worse, I guess, but Geno Smith, Zach Ertz. Hey, I'm a little late. Nice to see you got Najee. Yes, sir. Najee Harris. It's been a while. It's been too long since I got a share of Najee. Too long. I haven't ordered the Najee Chargers jersey, but that is coming soon, I'm sure. Let's see. NFL. They hadn't had a jersey yet. Like, I'm curious now if they even have it shop. Let's see. Jerseys. Hampton is a number 8. Conkey. Oh, they do got a Najee Harris. 129. Y'all crazy. You damn well we're gonna get one though. Not today. Not today. If I can get a win, I'll have an excuse that I can get it. I'm glad I didn't play tonight. I did not play any Strother or whatever his name is. Take Quentin Johnson. Falling a little bit past ADP. Who we playing? We're playing the Texans. I like that. Quentin Johnson's a hit or miss kind of player. Obviously, Trey Harris would be ideal, but we didn't get Trey Harris. Tyler Algier, Tank Bigsby, Rico Dowdle out for Bob, who just got here. Ooh, let's go ahead and read off the team. Bijan, Devin A-Chain, Marvin Harrison Jr., Tet McMillions, Kenneth Walker III, Jalen Waddle, Cooper Kupp, Bo Nix, Justin Fields, Najee Harris, Trevor Lawrence, Marvin Mims Jr., Dalton Kincaid, Quentin Johnston. Jalen Wright goes off the board. I think an easy pick here is a Keenan Allen for me, just because like no matter what happens, whether he just sits and bangs on a seat, I think he provides some sort of upside. If he gets signed to any team, he's going to shoot up. Almost accidentally drafted Alec Pierce. I've been hot. I don't know why. Oh, gentlemen. Oh, I'm subscribed to the Substack for Fanspeak. They're not paying me to say anything nice, but I checked it out. They got some pretty good information. If we hit 400 subscribers, I was thinking about gifting people some memberships to their Substack for those who want it and stuff. You'll have to be here, in the episode after we hit 400 subscribers on YouTube. But I'll gift out a sub to the Substack. Maybe like we'll do 2 or 3 if and when we hit 400 subscribers on YouTube. It has good information. I enjoyed it. Let's see here. How do I Fanspeak? Substack. Like they had running back rookie rankings and outlook for best ball. They had current low scroll down options, the time box best ball contest. They have a bunch of articles and stuff. And if you have time to read and look at that kind of stuff, it's worthwhile. And again, they're not paying me to say that. I support everything they're all about pretty much. Between, I love Spread a Stare. I love Bruni and Andrew and I love Who Hames, is always chirping and not chirping, but talking in the chats. I love their community. They're good people. Good people over there. Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and take Pat Bryant because we ain't messing around. Probably should have grabbed Pat Freiermuth, but whatever. Yeah, whatever. Not that anybody can probably tell because I'm still fat as shit. I have lost 17 pounds with little exercise. So if I start exercising more, I feel like I'll lose a lot more quickly. Just haven't started, and I have thought about the Ozempic stuff, but we'll see. We shall see. Pat Freiermuth goes off the board. Devin Neal, one of my highest owned players, unintentionally. It went from 12 seconds to 8. Oh, maybe that was because he picked. Okay. We're up with all these Q tags all of a sudden. Since we didn't get Kyron, this is where we go and take Blake Corum to hold leverage over the St. Louis drafter. Dalton Schultz. Man, someone has these picks take forever. Stand up for a second. Getting hot. It's stretch. Ooh. All right. Get the blood going back in my body. There was such a dull, dead period there. I don't know if I was going to make it again. My dog woke up because I stood up, but calm down. Drop quiz Hunter. So we're done at running back. We need 2 wide receivers and a tight end. Yes, stick to it. Scratch my back. Got a pen. Scratch my back with this pen. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, don't you know? Who are the Packers playing? Packers are playing the Ravens. Oh, they probably get stomped. We got a tight end because I don't like the options at wide receiver. Go ahead and draft Chigakonkwo. Yeah. Yep. Najee Harris. 5XL. 29. Take it. We'll take it. Elijah Arroyos. Shador Sanders. Dress A. Come on, guys. Let's pick it up a little bit. We had 2 rounds left. Why we auto drafted Jalen Coker. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me, Smalls. Who the Colts got? I already forgot. I'm forgetting every second. Jaguars, Colts. That could be a shootout. Jalen Tolbert. I'm thinking. Who were the quarterbacks? Yeah, Fields, Trevor Lawrence. Was there? There's gotta be, yeah, De'Ami Brown. For my last pick, maybe something from New York. You know, another thing about DraftKings about these promos, it's like Underdog doesn't throw any promos. Like, don't you, like, it goes back to like, don't people want money? Like, you get 10% of your money back if you max enter the Millie Maker. So no matter what, you're making 10% of your money back. Week 1, they give it back to you, I believe. So seems kind of silly to me. That everybody's like up. I think everybody wants to be like an associate of Underdog. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm already friends with people over there. Like, I don't think I want to. I don't need their approval for what I do. Plus, I did win the million over here. Doubled RB at running back from Denver. Silly. Something silly. Come on. One more. I already forgot who I was going to take. Let's take Corley. You know, we haven't taken him at all. This is our first share. But if for some reason he did make the team and was the guy there, what better way than in a nice control room. All right, so our team is complete. We ended up getting Bijan Robinson, Devin A. Chain, Marvin Harrison Jr., Ted McMillions. I don't know what I just said. There you go. All right. Bijan, Devin A. Chain, Marvin Harrison Jr., Ted McMillions, Kenneth Walker III, Jalen Waddle, Cooper Kupp, Bo Nix, Justin Fields, Najee Harris, Trevor Lawrence, Marvin Mims Jr., Dalton Kincaid, Quentin Johnston, Keenan Allen, Pat Bryant, Blake Corum, Chiggs, De'Ami Brown, and Malachi Corley to top it off. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a fun draft. I love when I can get Najee. Doesn't get better than that. Doesn't get better than that. And yeah, what else we got going on? So this is the last draft. We're gonna do a recap show of the teams we drafted on stream on Sunday, and then on next Wednesday we'll start back up with the ranks versus the lobby. You guys are more than welcome to take that free EV from me. We'll wait 5 minutes before we get into a room, just like we did today. It will be a Millie Maker though, and then yeah, that'll be it. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. Later, guys.